Today na the 3rd day of July 2024. Well, for we within North America, what's in a plan for tomorrow? The 4th of July. Eh? Okay. Well, I know the when tomorrow come, we go deal with her, not so. Alright. But for today, we want to look inside the education system in Sierra Leone. We know say with this administration be take them first term, then we count the free quality education. Well, beaucoup critics say anything when a free no get quality. John Rashid say, "Nah, not forget again. Say UK the election. Okay. For we na Brits, we dey vote tomorrow. You say you want go conservative or you want go for Labour? Okay. You know decide it. Try. I know it's to them. But anyway, now we can hear from people about the free quality education. Yeah? But before that, the National Disaster Management Agency, so NDMA, now from the Office of the President, then they disaster management. Not to Aberdeen Road under the Office of the President, also status. Anyway, National Disaster Management Agency Sierra Leone, I say Office of the President. Then get forget. Coordinated response and public cooperation avert disaster na mountain court fuel tanker incident. Then say something will be happen na PMB. Yes. That kind explosion, that disaster will be happening at PMB where a lot of people die. Wait till today. Some man they don't see and they don't know if he be died, they don't know. They say that kind of thing they for be happening back. Let we listen. Then say on the night of the 2nd of July, then last night, one fuel tanker we na Leone petroleum na den get a fuel tanker de it been experience a breakdown and leakage. Now who that responsible for we safety for them fuel tanker there? Eh? So what can happen when the fuel tanker broke down? Don't leakage begin happen. Eh? Okay. They say it been broke down. Then na the Gaza junction that's na right up Mount Court by the hill bypass. Now they didn't call Gaza Junction. The fuel begin for leak. The National Disaster Management Agency, in collaboration with Sierra Leone Police, with the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, Office of the National Security, and the National Fire Force, they all one thing. Promptly responded to the scene for assess the situation and for ensure safety. Wow. What is that? Una all. Oda first reach there. Me na me dey believe say una all can no. Yes, promptly. Okay, enough far from Fire Force. Did somebody make the call? Because these are the kind of things we want. Not so the one that will go take video for begin for video. No. For call the appropriate authorities and then respond. Okay. Upon investigation, the team, all the one they were called just now, then Fenot say the tanker be they go supply petrol to one of them Leone Code and filling station now Western. The team immediately take action for secure the area. Then cordon off like 1,000 meter radius for prevent the one that would inside motocar, the one that would waka from accessing the site outside the thing happen. The National Fire Force also sanitize. We go laugh now because we think do nobody no die. As if Fire Force sanitize the area outside the fuel be the leak. What if Fire Force use for sanitize? To Pambado, I just ask. Sansan, dirty, for come outside the fuel be the leak. Oh, then get their own fire extinguisher, kind of. Bole. I doubt Salon Fire Force, so I beg you, and they sanitize. Notably, the Disaster Management Agency want for commend the responsible behavior them of the Okada riders them. If man no be land waiting happen, na PNB. You know much Okada man be died that 10 day. A better way be say they not just forget. It just better because sometimes they don't forget what something happen. But better they not forget. So they want for comment the responsible behavior of the Okada riders them and other people them will be present at that time. Instead of make them go bail the fuel will be the leak. Now then be they tell people and say, una not go yonder, una push so, una come on yonder. And then be they want people and say, una not go near the tanker until una don't forget. Una remember what thing be happen at PNB November. So una no goodie. Voila. Those are not the kind of experience we want for learn from, but we did. Because the first people that over go down and say, hey, fear let go bill. Because now the bike park they right now the junction they. Outside they take bike lane for go all about it did it. Outside this thing happen. Okay. The coordinated effort of the team be ensure for say another tanker being come na the scene and the fuel from the broke down tanker then be transferred to the other tanker we come. We allow the junction for me then open and back to traffic without any further incident. I would have loved to No. Ura call for me then candy. Yes, una say the Okada riders then behave responsibly, which is fine. We self getting kudos. But how una manage no for candy? How una manage no? Because this is not common in Sierra Leone. So if na civilian call, na police, na traffic begin for block, then see, because now so the mistake be happen na PNB. So we want for big up whoever made this call. For say, tanker, na the tanker driver na in call. Na Leone na then call. Who made the call for make all them different agencies run candy? How they know who side for call? Okay. Tell God thank you. Still. We not get another incident of that PNB. The prompt and collaborative response from NDMA and the commendable action of the citizens highlight the importance of effective emergency agency and public cooperation for prevent disaster. This incident they serve as a positive example how proactive preparedness and I left. When I left. Anyway, proactive preparedness measures and responsible behavior of communities can mitigate the risk which can happen by them kind incidents there. Mohamed Elba, Director of Communication, NDMA. Kudos and big up to the bike riders them. All the one that will be did. We not think for go take rubber for can build fuel will be the leak. Yes. All the one that will be did. We say kudos to now. The person will make the call. If it be police, not be traffic warden, not be civilian, we say kudos to you. The first responders, we say thank you to all. This is the kind of story we want. Because remember, for PNB, the response time, the driver, everybody. But for me, more especially the bike riders, them will be there at the scene. Because in Sierra Leone, we don't take the bike riders them that they are unruly. All the worst adjective we can think of now the bike riders them. But then tell we say, now then begin tell people, una no go there, una no go there. Which is good. Because I don't care when, as the incident happening, smell fuel. Now then are the first responders. And now then first go there for go bill. But it not happen soon. All man will play responsible part. Una thank you. Because una save lives them. Everybody. From MDMA, Sierra Leone Police, National Fire Force, Office of National Security, everybody. Una thank you. Lives were saved. Remember, PNB? Some man don't know safe say na tank and embark before. Na traffic, but the trail where the fire carries. The one they only na traffic inside Poda inside transport. Imagine that. And you the back na in the full today up there Gaza Junction, that new road. Una thank you. We learn from a horrible mistake and we pray, say, it not go repeat again in Sierra Leone. Again, I want to say thanks. With that being said, let's go to a program for today. Education. Education na salon. Then just sit the WAS examination. I know somebody where they sit. I be gets for make a run errand for me. So they tell me, say, oh no, I get mathematics the other day. Now he call me back, say, well, this way boy send me. I dey go because wetin do, they don't cancel the paper. Why they cancel the paper? Then say the exam paper been leaked. Somebody take the paper, he post on a Facebook. The morning when they for go sit, I think na any Makoni reach WAEC. Na WAEC cancel the mathematics. I don't know if them be don't sit and back, but them be cancel them. The day with them for sitter. WAEC, West African Examination Council. Is it even fit for purpose anymore? I want to ask. With the way we they see leakages and how the exam done poto, is it fit for purpose? We for still tower for the take WAEC, the Bekeo, the WASO, anyone now. How the education don't all water na salon? The free quality. So man, anything we free no get quality. Anything we get quality, you have to pay for it. But we know education is free and you get quality. But I say, we education system need a total reform. 22% of our budget they go per land book business. Are we having value for money? Okay, then go tell we say education not to now for tomorrow. That's true though. Now I make the other day when they talk about that app, and they talk say, I don't know. If the big one they will get now, if they go able that way, then I make them supposed to make and user friendly. But with the education system now, if we all grip them, the tomorrow, it not go time like today. But even at that, how would they see the today by the education? How would they see her? Eh? I remember this time I spent a lot of time in the provinces. So I asked the Pikine, because they cannot even communicate by Creole. Let's say, they wear uniform and money for go school. Yeah. So for the English, forget it. But they go school. Okay. So not to English exactly. Oh, c'est pas si speak English, hein? Alright. Because they say somebody want to take this English make all that thing. So we not speak English well. Now in that. But a lot of them back now they go school. They don't. It's sad to see all this bra 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 bru 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 about education. Even self na freedom self. Forget. Before I say I go to the provinces. I dey drive through villages them. School time. You see the pikin in tot water. I see some pikin in tot fence stick. Cane stick. Then tot. The baby go on them. I bet you ask, find something for the head teacher, the headmaster, or the teacher. Now they go work for so. The time they're supposed for them at school. Now they go to for. Go get water. Go find wood. Yeah? Alright. Because for WAEC, forget to now. Personally, I don't feel to say WAEC fit for purpose anymore. They don't lost their credibility. It's like every institution in Sierra Leone. Corruption. Hey, Daddy God. Love Joy 98.1. Let them take way along, yeah?
President Julius Madabio inside a new direction manifesto we been bring am na power inside 2018. They make education as a flagship program. Outside government be they spend 22% of the country in budget na this sector. Where this na for pay school fee, examination fee, school feeding, make pikin and get access to free and quality education, and plenty other one them. For sake of all Guinea, according to President Bureau, it don't make na this sector. Make inside the new direction, consolidating the gain and accelerating transformation. The People's Manifesto, they make human capital development, where education they part of, as one part in big 5 game changer them. When at this can be used for campaign inside the 2023 election. Inside President Bio in second term and 1 year in office, make radio democracy. Look at how this education done the work.
We took on the big challenges and succeeded in addressing them under the most extraordinary global upheavals. We prioritize human capital development.
Human capital development. Prioritize human capital development. You feel to say we prioritize human capital development as alone? Well, the president they talk.
As a catalyst for sustainable national development.
Human capital development as the catalyst for sustainable development as alone. Okay.
And social progress with free quality education.
So now inside there, now you get the free quality education. This second time on President Bio they talk. Yeah?
As the flagship program.
Yes.
Our development efforts are tangible.
Government effort then tangible. Okay, now the effort anyway.
And our resources are loadable even to the most stand critics on almost every single indicator in education, from access, literacy, and numeracy rates, gender parity in outcomes, to transition rates. Sierra Leone is better today than 5 years ago.
You say, when you look for land book business, Salon better today past 5 years ago. What do you say? Salon better today, past 5 years ago. Learn what you say, huh?
It gives me great pleasure and hope
So, because of that, he say he making heart gladdy. President Bio they talk. And hope for waiting, sir.
that our children can afford the opportunity for a fit-for-purpose education.
A fit for purpose education. He said we picking them, they afford a fit for purpose education. A fit for purpose education. Whose time we for start for say, okay, you na science, you put it go na the science side. You na the commercial stream, you put it go the whose time for begin differentiator. So that not we all good go cockroach, not we all good go amoeba, not we all good go lizard, agama. Ay, Papa God. If it's fit for purpose, at a younger age, you know what you want to do? You didn't have that stream day. That's what they do in Kenya. Yeah. In Tanzania. In Rwanda, because I they follow some YouTuber. That's what they do. From the younger age, you don't know what you want. Now that's stream. Now they show you the big waka. If you they don't know now say well you know able and not fair no side for you. Even from the secondary school, you get the vocational side where they go send you. Fit for purpose. Even though the president say for now, then they get a fit for purpose education, I'm afraid. What's the purpose? Waiting the one that we don't learn book, waiting they don't fix now we country. What the purpose of going to school? Waiting at the purpose for graduate. Waiting at the purpose. Waiting at the purpose. Now the president too, now he say fit for purpose education. What have they done? Okay, not to the one that we don't commodity. Now the one that we did it now. God, they wonder. Where is it fit for purpose education now picking them again now? Even right now. The one that we did in the science. Commercial. Art. What's it they teaching? For the problem in Sierra Leone right now, the problem in Sierra Leone, how do we fix it? Oh, that's not the purpose for the education, no. Okay. Dipa. Continue, sir.
To allow them to grow.
Okay, fit for purpose education, we go allow them for grow. Okay.
And achieve their full potential and become productive citizens while removing the burden of school and exam fees from parents and guardians.
Okay. All right. Right. And go pull the burden for school fee and other things from parents and guardian them. Oh.
You been listen to the President Julius Maada Bio, the term where he be launch the People's Manifesto. Also in the talk about how the education sector done the work. But waiting civil society, think about this sector. Alfonso Mali, now the National Coordinator of Civil Rights Coalition, he explained.
If you use 2018 as a baseline, the number of people that will be they go school, and compared to the number of people that will they go school now, I think that figure it don't add. Now we they talk about over 3.1 million people that will they access education.
That is a good thing. The number will be they go before, and the number will they now. It don't add. Good. Good, eh? Yeah. Because anyhow you look am, then they go school. But remember, fit for purpose. Continue.
We got about 1.7 million new picking the don't inside the system. If we look at picking the with the NPSC, right? Where they not districts them, where they not get center. In terms for ensure say you create access for the all, why we don't get centers now? Most of them chief them then they for ensure say picking no work 18, 19, 20 miles for seat examination.
But with all Lengenia way, according to government, they don't make na this sector. Alfonso Mali believes say government need for do more na this sector.
Usai Dr. Senge Midolef, Minister Saki don't can pick up the way he said they do very well because he's a highly technical man. But
Alfonso Mani, the chief minister. Hey, not too small. But continue, sir.
The biggest challenge we have now the examinations.
Okay. In here, he said the biggest challenge. Now the exam. Now he said biggest challenge, oh. Now the examination. Whose examination they talk about?
We go for do it work.
Aye. Work. Una come. Yeah, what you want for? Let we know, Alfonso.
Work think they are untouchable. Now,
Work thinks they untouchable. Okay.
Nice don't paper and they leak. Nice don't picking them will not get grade and they change and grade them. Oh, talk and they were excellent, they go cut.
You say work Sidom? Talk and back bar?
They are untouchable. Nice don't paper and they leak.
Hold on, they force. Then the work can't deny. Paper then they leak. Then can't deny that one day. Okay? That is true. Paper then they leak. Wait again.
Nice don't picking them will not get grade and they change and grade them.
I think at the last exam, where everybody passed mathematics. Yes? Maths. Then pass her. How that one day happen, only God knows. But all my way be sit that 10 day, pass maths. Okay. Now I make math leak this time around. So something I leak be leak that 10 day. Okay. Anyway. Continue. Then they change grade. Yes.
More talk and they were excellent, they go cut. Except Parliament get for council, they don't go expose work. So one of the biggest things they get for do for examination. Now for ensure say apart from work, we get all that body where they conduct credible examination. As far as me concerned, work no longer credible.
Okay. May I talk and I register? Say work not fit for purpose anymore. So Alfonso they say we should have another. Well, WAEC is recognized. I don't know whose other exam will go length. Or will go borrow from. Or will go join. Where na England will go. Well, then say they take GC. Yeah, then they take GC in England, eh? Yeah. We're not going to join them, you know? We're not then colonize we. What a GCO level will be they take before? Okay, the 633 anchor out this was and now we come out on that GCO level, GCA level. Would they now power young bekele? Okay. Alfonso, continue.
That institution there, now the minister Conrad for focus. Secondly, then picking the way them been left out for worse. Now we they do assessment. The process is too slow for the assessment fee. Your ministry supposed to get the data. You get the annual school census. Why they take you too long? Up to now, unable to send the list to Ministry of Finance. Now so number of picking them for go seats. The process then slow.
Remember, we Honorable AKK, we been come to the Minister of Information be Basham saying no ability they talk. The Minister Self of Education, Conrad Saki Self, being Basham saying no. Well, they say they left a lot of students them out. We not being sit. Boku. Well, the numbers only God knows. Because all man they give you different number. Today. They no sit.
Then they take education as emergency. So as they see say moving along in the decline, in the sense that they treat am for the very first day the same way we present launch the free quality education.
Comprehensive safety.
You say moving along in the decline. What's in the decline? The free quality education that you talk about? Okay.
Now one area where Alfonso Mali thinks say governments don't they get big challenge with.
Now, if you go to comprehensive safety, now don't get the biggest challenge in education. How?
Just you say the biggest challenge. You say now, now the biggest challenge back. Okay. Anyway, all things a big challenge.
Go ensure so them people learn in an environment where free conducive. You go to some schools and not get enough classroom. It's a very big challenge.
That's true. Enough classroom no dey. Now make some school and get the 2-shift system, even though they try to eliminate the 2-shift system. Enough classroom no dey. Enough benches, enough table no dey. Overcrowded na classroom.
Wash facility. Well, schools can get wash facility, but the maintenance of the wash facility na huge challenge. For
school and get wash facilities. Toilets, I they talk about toilet system. Begin first with offices there. Let we do offices first before they go to school. You be press, you go to some office. Well, we open the month, all things they lost by you back. I think that's one of the things in Sierra Leone we have to work on, not too small stuff. We get for work on and better one. Man then go out excuse but they can say, oh, now because of waiting, now water. But it was. The toilet system in Sierra Leone. Houses them, host them. God help us.
For instance, if you go to school and morning where they don't clean, look at the wash facility, go be the best. But if you go there after lunch, you go access the same wash facility, it go feel bad like it don't take 2-3 months, nobody no attend to them.
Why make an airport? Take today. That old airport are the same thing. This one back. We get your man the way they team up inside the restroom. Why? Yeah, I don't, because I go there a lot this time where I go soon. I see 1 or 2 people they charge inside it. Yeah, then they charge them phone day. He always busy. I don't know for the human, the main restroom. They were within I do. Because did I use the one inside? I don't remember. I used the one I do. Say if you go take person or you go drop person, they go inside, they go inside you. They go inside the main airport. You did it outside. I don't know with rain season now. Outside they make for the people and for the outside. But they go inside the airport. No, they go inside. Outside you they stay. Now the compound. Maybe they get waiting area. I don't know. Because now, now sit down outside. Other one is sit down in motoka. Or you go to the restaurant. Yeah, you go to the restaurant. But you need to go inside the airport. Police not there for you. Now that they travel, no man they go inside it. So then I'm gonna say, oh, traffic there airport. Then he snap, you can see the picture, eh? Even the old me they left, man, if you see. Because nobody didn't go inside. All man they not do. You can't pick person, you can't left person, all man. You say for the travel, maybe flights not kite to reach alley, on all hang out outside. Now the parking lot. Yes, that's so they be. But how reach safe by airport? Yeah? How reach they? Hey, let's continue.
You get schools there with no fence. You get schools there with bench, table, chair, and a big problem.
Most of the schools they no fence. Even the one no fence, they still they go play ball. They use them field as football field. Okay.
Still get schools there with a pan body, especially then government assisted school. So the comprehensive safety is a huge challenge.
Safety. Comprehensive safety. Na huge challenge. Toilet, pan body, bench, table. Eh? Okay.
In the education sector, we left hand to go to radical inclusion. Well, in 2022, government supply uniform, books, shoes, assistive devices to some special learning centers.
Yeah, you special learning centers, yeah.
Of course, but again, the challenge we don't get, the subsidy we them for the get, so for come on a timely basis. For ensure say they run, especially the body gnomes them, the one them, especially the visually impaired, it's a big challenge. The money not they come on time.
For sake of all NCM.
The money not they come on time. The subsidy we government for. Apart from paying themselves, what's again government they pay for where they come on time? Eh? Me I not say first, then they pay themselves on time. Apart from paying themselves on time, also that the government they pay for, where then they pay for on time. Big yeah, logo.
Be make radio democracy, been talk to people, but waiting and think about the education sector, na the country, and at this, then we get for say.
Looking at the area of the human capital development, now one of the places in any way, me, I highly recommend President Bio because the free education. Though like people will be criticize the system and all and they, but I think it be really empowering for us here unions then because me to be the part of the system. I benefit from them a lot because looking at the fact that I come up from a poor background and my parents them for let them produce and to what it was very difficult, and to be honest, the system helped me a lot. The system really try for take off that stress, that challenge, that burden of paying school fees will be done upon my parents.
So, the system help this brother. We talk so for pay school fee. You say the system help him. All right.
Parents then go for the lunch, go for the pay school fee. All the money we.
Wait. You have to pay school fee. Now private school you pikin dey go. Okay, wait again.
They say free education. Yeah, they say free education. But we can go school. Wait, teacher they ready for sit in the exam. Teacher they go put money on the hand.
Teacher they pull money na pikin hand.
They like they come, they go pa mama go school to know it. Teacher put money on hand. For one get of that, for one get this, for one get they put money on hand. When they come back, they kite. And this easy for we. With the film, they present you, make it look inside the do ya. They suffer with the combat for go pick lunch sharing with the stream.
Because this exam will then come across, so the exam it been get small difficulty, like some people and they name them go some schools and 90% of the students and not everybody they name them come.
Titi left. I go say 90%. The other seats now. Anyway, continue.
So they've been count that what did they say? Pass the receipts back inside November or December. But me I go and ask how they go able manage. For me, the one the way they left out for me the receipts back. So I try for talk to governments for make them try stable this education because this education is not too stable in Salo.
The students say let government stable education because waiting do the education not too stable na the country.
We where they come across this exam here, this was exam here, they really make it difficult for we. Some people they sit, they get the results and they sit, they pass it. Like one subjects they all and pass almost say they sit pass almost they forget one green paper they.
Because go say free and
You dey sit pass amongst them forget one green paper. Yes? You dey sit, then say your results no come out. Your result no come out, then hold am. You dey go sit and back, then hold am. That's alone. WAEC. Okay.
quality education, where of course then external exam you dey find out say malpractice the day. So waiting at the quality where you self go able for find inside it, you know go able for see quality inside it. But as long as then external exam malpractices they go on.
With online
In they talk about na the WAEC. Pass you say you the level, but you know see WAEC that exam day. Huh? Na shikidi.
Tanyam, where them people here always forsake the education sector. Then people here believe say government for do more na this sector so that speaking them go benefit from the free quality education program where government they implement with support from Mohamed Kebe for Radio Democracy. Kabia the report.
One for tell Kabia thinking because he able for put this together where me and you hearing. The good thing, the minister been there na Radio Democracy. You don't hear you waiting I hear. Now me and you hearing together. Oh. So then talk to the minister for ask and say, Mr. Minister, you don't hear the reports. Now me and you hear all waiting and talk about. Now see ba. If not the same thing, the minister back here.
With concern of Kumbrade and you mentioned, you will respond to some of them concerned in the way there is.
You go mention, you go respond to some of the concern them. Not the minister. That we agree to see.
Okay. There's a couple of things that I just want to say in response. Firstly, I think everybody acknowledge the fact that free quality school education will be a success.
Huh? He said what? Eh?
I think everybody acknowledge the fact that free quality school education will be a success.
It won't be a success. How? Everybody. Now the same thing will listen. The success way they say now because they say more picking and they go school now. Now you wait ba. No, not to you listen. But continue.
We know it's a success because we know say we don't see a significant increase in participation rate.
So for the picking they go school. Because now more picking and they go school, so now success. Okay. Do it again.
So, for example, we talk about if you look at the annual school census, we get something like 3.6 million beginning at the system right now. We don't get an increase of schools. So the last record give me 13,100 schools.
Olande. 13,100 schools. You know more school and then a Pambody? Not to the rural area no more. Even inside town, up there hill, down the slum there. You know more school and then a Pambody? You know more school and they up the hill and down the slum. And then they go to the rural area 8. We don't get qualified teachers. Mr. Minister. But anyway, continue. 13,100 schools. Oh, okay.
We an improvement of over 1,000 from the last annual school census. Now, when you get that increase, you forget the finances for match that increase there. So let me just be clear to the public.
So now, listen, until you all waiting be there by the reports. You sign the talk now. It talk about increase, say 13,100 schools. It say about if you get an increase and an increase of 1,000 schools, then don't add. So you need finance. Okay, continue, sir.
The president is very clear that he has a very strong commitment to free quality school education. Okay. Why I say that, Andy? One, because even though agriculture not the flagship at the moment.
Now, so they say agriculture and the flagship at the moment. When education was the flagship, we all know, not for CSF. We are big. Not agriculture and the flagship. But continue.
We still continue to maintain with 22% of the budget.
Fine. You maintain 22% per the budget. Agriculture get less than 10%. They say na the flagship. I be flagship. Education, now still na the flagship. Then you need balancer. 22% now they get the highest. Now na the flagship still. They balance stand there.
Yes, that show the president in commitment to education. But not only that, just last budget, they also ring-fence 1% of withholding taxes for education as well.
Withholding taxes, they go back to education. 1%. Education not a business when they take and make swing. I hope not to. All right.
So, in some of the things we talk about school feeding and all that one, and we will need additional resources. That 1%, now we will get for negotiate with the Ministry of Finance for make sure say help we for solve some of the challenges here that we'll get.
The school feeding, not all school they get the school feeding. Whole thing they all are school feeding. So that 1%, but that withholding tax. When I talk to finance. Today, sir.
But let me also just say that in addition to this 22% and the 1% withholding tax, I also make a focus in the first 12 months for make sure say we look out and reach out to people for look at new ways of funding education.
Super all the thing away people in talk. Uncle Saki, in at the money side. Now he able to pick all what she then talk just now. Alfonso Mani accused of this and that. Their school picking now the one in at the money side. Okay. You want for Kamisa education get money come.
So let me just share a couple of things with you where I don't get from that they approach the one. We now have a new type of funding we call outcome-based financing. So that name we get one organization called Education Outcome Fund.
Outcome-based financing, Education Outcome Fund.
We don't go into partnership with for outcome-based financing. What outcome-based financing they say is that, as the civil society person say, the focus of education in terms of quality for be learning outcome. And with outcome-based financing, you will only pay the supplier if they pick in the land.
Huh? Yeah. You go only pay the supplier outcome-based financing. Tell me back.
The focus of education in terms of quality for be learning outcome. And with outcome-based financing, you will only pay the supplier if they pick in the land.
So if the picking refuse for land, the supplier no go get paid. But the picking no go refuse. Outcome-based financing. Okay.
which means it's an effective and efficient way of funding education. The second thing I would...
No, sir. If this person no say, the beginning for land, how you gonna say the beginning land? Now for let them pass. If them fail, I won't get paid. Not all man don't pass through. No, tell me ba. That outcome-based financing where they talk about. It say you will only get paid if the pikin and land. And we all know say for let them know say the pikin and land, the pikin for pass exam. When you fail the pikin, you won't get paid. All man the pass. Me you know the left. Na saloon. Okay. Oh, not to pay the exam then they assess them. How you gonna say the pikin don't learn? Not to be talk. Nine talk. How? For be luckily they ask on that question there. How you do not say the pikin don't learn? By this outcome-based financing.
Also say in terms of my approaches the one they make is that we also don't engage other partners for even look at what they call debt swap. This is where, for example, a country, if you owe money to another country, they can say, the country will say, rather than you pay me that money there, use that money there for a particular sector and then you not pay me.
Hey, the man and day. So debt swap. So before you pay me the 1 Leone where you owe me, take the 1 Leone, put them by education. Now it tells you debt swap. That's the second one. You think what you think? Let's continue.
So we don't work on the kind today, and one day we don't look very favorable to us. It not completely concluded yet because we get some other modalities that we need, but we have some favorable feedback on that. So that's a new approach that we don't bring into the mix for add to what government itself they do. But let me also just say another thing. My own approach in terms of leadership, financial leadership, is also making sure that 22% where government they give me, I have a moral obligation to the state for make sure say we use them wisely. And so what I do in the system, and they waste me 22%, and they look for efficiency gains the way I can make. So for example, one of the things they will do, repeal the repeaters policy.
In the area, man. Now we 22% budget where they go to education. I they spend and I they explain to us so.
And why? Because people they abuse them, and also because they don't get one new change now. Why we don't allow we for even get repeaters. Yes, that particular policy alone will make some savings in the system. Now we will say make savings. We know they expect say that savings day they go push and we put it out there, but you can use that savings day for plug some other gaps. Right. So efficiency is another way we would do that.
All right. As you talk about WAEC, we see recently we are in picking the norm able to take the exam.
Yes.
And then we call on a parliament for to find out what did happen with the process there.
Okay, let me first of all do two things. First, let us go and just set the context of that WAEC exam. The WAEC exam, the reason why many people will not be able to take them, because WAEC introduced a new caste system, very different from the old caste system.
This will be the area, but let's explain.
The new caste system is saying that every year when you go through senior secondary school, therefore upload your continuous assessment grade. And 840 schools, they upload the caste grades. So the system works in the fact that majority of schools comply with this new system. 248 of them did not comply.
So now the picking for suffer? Listen a more. They not grade the picking and sit because the schools them fail for upload the continuous grade na the system. So the school picking them wait for sit. We don't study. We don't do everything. Now then for suffer. Continue.
And that's why they get that problem. Incidentally, when we don't go through the whole process, we notice that some of them 248 schools a day, they get what they call double codes. So the one school get 2 codes for WAEC. On the one code, they submit students. On the other code, they don't submit. Yes? So Alfonso, for example, mentioned this fact that, they get, will it take too long for response to this. The reason why will it take too long, let me tell Alfonso, say there is something called due diligence.
Wait. Because I see people and they ask. Now in talk back, say, some schools then get 2 codes for WAEC. They say on the one they upload. On the other one they not upload. But then still penalize the picking name, not for seats.
Yes, because we don't repeal the repeaters policy, waiting so school and we try for do, now for take the repeaters here through the back door. And for make sure say they're not able to do that, now make we take due diligence for make sure say we go through the process. Because what we don't want to do, now for disadvantage any of we picking we don't want to make any of we picking left behind.
Now this thank you, mon ami. Una don't disadvantage the picking them. Una don't left them behind. They don't sit. They say what you know want for do. Now for this is what you've done already. The thing we don't do now, they say you know want for do. Like okay. So una no make them sit. They not done left behind. Then company they don't sit. They not left behind. Or not to that left behind the talk. Yeah.
Now, finally on that particular study, government made a commitment. We realized that because then school leaders they not be upload the data in, we not for disadvantage of beginning.
Una be make them sit? No. They no sit. They say we not for disadvantage them. The particular term of them for sit where they no sit. Una don't disadvantage them already. But explain ba.
So government made a commitment, say we go fund them picking them we genuine for take the exam again.
Not to, that means to say no to everybody. A particular word we talk so, we say we genuine. Talk and back.
Commitment say we go fund them picking them we genuine for take the exam again.
Because it claims say because they get the repeaters policy we person for repeats. So the schools them the same way for bring and come back do the one them we not for take the exam. So now make it the talk now say government go fund the genuine one them. Papa God. Oh.
And that commitment still stands. Right. So that's what we are working on right now. And let me just tell the public, there was an MP car on radio and the same clip.
Honorable AKK, they talk about.
Around it tells you about 160,000 people they're left out of the system. First of all, it don't make sense for 2 reasons. For make you able to take WAS, you get for the pass Beke. The 4 years ago, the numbers we get for Beke now 130,000. Right. The figure we will get now the system now be 140,000. We account for even people that will repeat. So you can't get 160,000 people left out of the system. As of now, we don't go out to the public, we don't call school them for carrying the genuine figures. The school and they come.
So now they can't tell we say when I don't tell the school them for cow then Jenny figures they know they come. So what's one they do about that? Because these school picking and they don't know, then they do what they're supposed for do. Now the ministry in responsibility. Because you not go penalize the school picking because of the school where you not get hands per waiting the school administration supposed for do. But now they tell you say now they call them. They know they come not to so you say waiting.
Yes. The school and they come. The school and they come. Let me tell you almost the figure we will work on now, we not confirmed totally yet. It's roughly about 16 to 20,000. And we believe, say, by the end of the process, it will be far lower than that. Right. We will send another call out to schools for just make sure, say, we give everybody the opportunity for take the exam. But what I say to you, we will not allow people for abuse the system.
All right.
Okay. That's not the Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary School, Conrad Saki. Yeah, eh? All waiting that complaint be there. Is you saying be focus? Education. How you seeing right now? Not alone. If you just the kind side, now that you meet we they talk about. We they assess education. Free, quality, where they get value for money. Eh? Where they get value for money? Okay. Who's friend?
Yeah.
You there with me?
Yeah, I deal with you, sir. Yeah, I deal with you.
Welcome, sir. So, what's in you take on this one?
Oh, thanks a lot, people. Talk with through and always to explain things in detail, how things in the going to the country, whether then they develop in the way for let things go profit, whether then they use that service or it will just profit for the one the way organizer. And these are the one you try for the squeeze for level we will tell. But we know see most times the government don't try for push them agenda. The flagship, but then we match or they say they try for match with within UNDP development they do, and we don't see the funds that would have their this quality and good education and access for legal getter. But then we don't criticize them many times. We don't see government last parliament them able for try for change the laws and the bill for that education. They will not know how effective all get for come inside. But some they say it look a bit something they get for look into. But the administration side, that's now the biggest side we been saying they get challenge of knowing what they for do. Because they don't get this change of the pattern of education as alone. So that you go spend how many years now? Yeah, 6 years, you spend 3 under 3, then you go and try to get your qualification. But again, waiting for match the gap they been so big, we see the youth sense also. Because of that gap, and nobody will feel and now they say don't count then your own method for letting them go push this education before. You see, say the window we then put now for the one day we just they say, well, let me come with you and we go. The age business now, well, we don't get one day, we don't go beyond. So that now the one day now they come up for fill up that gap there. So the one day we don't go beyond, the whole thing government get for what we expect them for don't do. Now the area that one they for don't turn to the manpower. But now that are the informal side, it can be. But the one where this formal now we don't put laws. We see areas back where government they don't get money from outside because there's a lot of funds that will be come. We see how they get for push them before. And we see again how then they struggle for us for even say then go get funds for them go carry on with this agenda back. So from there back you see how all that therefore begin to affect the final thing it will come, because when they make a manifesto and people and they put down your areas and of promise, you make a kind of an agreement where you don't make with the people and say that this are they do. And making that agreement, they depend on what you put for saying that will help me for that will succeed. So many times you find out say before you come for it, you will make a kind of a pledge and development, we will say in education, on our health, and now we don't put the agenda for the health before education from last year. You therefore don't develop and tell the source. So that source of revenue we get, now in you will say, now I will pronounce this particular program for say I go do them. Or you definitely go don't know what thing. Just like when they ask somebody, and in the very during the time when they had a debate. So they ask us something about areas and how you go fund, and I need time for claim the area of funding more, for cut down some holes, them for be hard line for let you know go able to get money for come out with government get for use for spend for let go do. But you know what you're not in detail say now they come. Now from NRA, I expect the NRA able to bring a tax of 20,000 loans, say for this particular year. I mean need a 5,000 loans for the year. So we're around them see that 15 get for left and a 5 good day. And you explain to the people like that this again, but when you can't have a manifesto, you just try for say you stretch out the way for let you convince the people and for come inside. And then when this thing come out towards the end of it, how you go say these are the time I'll say I will around finally launch and for let's go for let you go they go. You go already the funding day, the teachers then day, the materials then day, and then the model of the education day or the curriculum what they try for bring in a match or what they try for bring inside the books demo, the textbook, all this. So the challenge them in all the years there, how for fund them, how they will look into certain strategy them, that we don't get this 634, do they still, then can scrap another half one from the top or you get for say you go another year for this. So you find out the space you've been they try for squeeze for the one that will deliver the service, then we deliver a pressure back based on they're not resource. The one they will not they pay teachers them way you go see they not get better pay. You see the one that will try for bring they get the infrastructure now wherein even the one that the government they say that the one that will they help, then not they look into how the funding of the infrastructure would they. And we see they back talking without promising and will build certain amount of schools, certain amount of buildings, and that one they announce that towards the end of the 5th Parliament. You see, so those funds will not even know if they can at that point how they will stretch them. So it's a matter of when you make a manifesto, look into the income and the revenue and make sure say something is there ready for like to fulfill a particular thing. So if you say that when you can inside, you go begin to say, well, no cut power salary, no put this. So already now a chaotic time because you are trying to run with bags for let you go able to say, are they go for this journey? Because now the one when the popo bag are not get her, now call me so I will just Ghana, then Ghana must go now begin the run. Instead of a prepare say this now waka long distance I get a popo bag, I don't pack, I don't tire, what are there, then I move and go. So because the hand then and then therefore help me now for hike for go up. So these are the problem where you see say them be here for face where all this they gone, but we not even know within the detail for that new bill because then they talk of how they for punish corporal punishment. They try to change some certain things, language, styles, and then you don't bring all this at the show. Within the things they wouldn't adjust, we still not able to produce. Then come back, then change the method for see how you go able for attain for let you go get in first outside exams, one of that basic education. Then you come off on the first level from the junior or secondary school, for them will not say you don't mature for go up for go take subject there now the labs there and at the lab and that they say back many people then they drop at the start. So these are the side and having challenges and get say, well, all we know, now we don't get a mass exodus of people in town, so don't succeed, say, we don't get more than many people who don't register. But the many people don't register back, you see, you act now at the end, because of that numbers towards the final points, some of them drop out because of the introducer system, wherein the system they don't get people that would not drop and they still want to take the exams. So then they find a different way because there is no way. If they have the exam, they're not going to again for sit-down. They're not going to begin to go pay people and for principal or headmistress or mister. So these are the areas where you have to look all these mechanics. Wherever you can follow, you go get that treaty or that agreement where the tie bonds say me. Now these are the do for una look. Let me say, una self can cast this for me. So these are the areas where I see the challenges and the way you see the detail there now. We see even Alfonso himself he can come. We see I can look vocal in terms of defending, but not to defend the way he stand. Well, not defending because sometimes we even say, oh, you don't understand the government, even they don't employ indirectly now, but or directly, I don't know much. But the point here is, you see how he can talk. How in the back, the voices until they can come. Even though the hot seats, one till they will begin to show the areas and the administration side. Would that for be so? Would that for do so? Would that not for eat? Would that for eat? So you begin to see these are the shift things. So when they get those numbers we expect, people then don't drop. Now they say they get for allow them back for them and go sit back, but they're under conditions because when I get for pass that continuous assessment, when I get for get a percentage, when I get for get this, and then the principal they get for try to enter and through the system where they need that, they will not get the final product. So the yield it can always get challenging. We see the other yield again when they yield for and go to for big college or love higher education. After you don't get GCSEs, and some then get for say, well now, when I get for sit another exams, or for them when I go come and qualify for come, despite when I don't get una exams them or una certificates result them, when you qualify una for come study na college or na university, would they still make una take another exams? So the final produce you get drop out, people that only force their way for reaching the end, you get all those areas now. Then when you filter, you bring now the one that we deserve. The day and the one that we deserve them day most times now that they miss them will struggle till which they don't get small thing, then they find their way out so they see that brain drain. So you see, say they don't they still get so, but a matter of hoping, say, let government try to look within and we'll say, couple day, we will forget how we will fund this program and how we will for achieve them, or else just carry on, say, we're going to work hard for them to develop a goal. You just generalize them. But it's a matter of how they get for the them manifest to their promises based on how the outcome of things in the camp. Thank you so much. We pray for a better nation. Because education now for self-reliance. So you don't get now like a security for you. You will just the transformer in different. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
Yeah, most welcome, yes, sir.
We want to say thanks to Usfriend for your contribution. Welcome on board, Alpha. What thing you get on this one, sir?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I hope I sound audibly, sir. I was a learned colleague. For me, first of all, if you ask for the system of education, we'll talk about the quality side of it. I'm afraid I will tell anybody, as a project person, we don't forget the quality side of our education yet. There are a lot of factors which make I will say we not get the quality aspect of them. And I mean, I don't see this change last night. The reason why we find a lot of challenges in this education system are simply because we use them as a political tool. And because we use it as a political tool for come or to gain access to power as a political party or governance, then they miss out. Before you undertake such a laudable venture, a project like that one, you don't do thorough assessment of the education system before you come up with anything you want to come up with. But we don't challenge people the way they support the government or we do will be part of this government project the last 5 years. Make them produce the assessment we them do nationally. Not so because we put up now, we got a political party manifesto, meaning we can't do the right thing. Yeah. And again, I can tell this one political party manifesto, most times they don't carry out any research before they do one. When the right time, based on the interest or based on who side they know say this, when we talk this one, the people in the camp they support you. So because of that, it don't mean say that they can't do one successfully or correct one. Yeah. So again, before introducing this free quality education, this is 6 years down the line. Which survey will they do? Apart from the survey, waiting on the outcome of that survey before they introduce free quality education. Me, I don't see that document there. I don't search. I don't ask so many questions. It's not there. It's only because it was in the government manifesto, and because it was in the government SLPP manifesto, we must do it at all costs, regardless of what we don't do before we introduce this new one. Commodity. Alfonso is a man who is a folk that a little bit of civil society areas them during the Ebola. Yeah, that's for all coalition maintain the but what I want to make clear we know now, every civil society gets their strong base, and you form a civil society based on your strength. Alfonso, this man's strength, he can talk, he's very vocal, but he makes something very important we don't bring on this platform. Not to the number of intake 9 number for put attention. Even if you want, it takes you write now your paper say all the picking them are when they go school. They don't begin go school. The intake is good, but you know what he say? Moving forward, simply a very smart guy. He said moving along they say it's declining. You ask the question, people, what in the decline? You not ever talk in the decline. Okay, me they can't tell you what in the decline. Moving along, the number when they say don't go into the school system, they decline. I worked with Plan International. I worked with girls education. It's about thing that happen. And the time say 1 million people don't enter the school system, give them inside 1 year, that 1 million people they begin reduce to 900,000. If you're not careful, 2 years it will reduce to 800,000. Because the people only they go school because of that free will they see. As long as the challenges they begin come, it's about to happen, then they left school. It's about to happen, then they stop for go school totally. No system not in place for make as the people when they go school, then challenges what they face in terms of school, in terms of development fund, in terms of exam, with all these things. No system not the way they able for. I biggest them challenges them so that the people not able for continue the school system and go apart from this new free quality education. One of the things where we project in the address now then picking anyway they drop out of school based on a lot of challenges, including teacher behaviors then at the school then. Some teachers then they ask them picking them at school, they may be picking them they shy for go school. All mentioned and this particular free quality education, I will challenge anybody, have never addressed it. So now make Alfonso say, moving along it is declining. Like I say, you pick them up, you don't ever talk about the decline. The number they decline. Let the minister show we say that almost 1,000 people will say don't enter school. Let me show we say that in the complete school. If you show me are the resign in project management for a work now the country one. Because there is no system in place for monitor those things. Come on, I'll also talk about leakages. Leakages not today start. If we help no one for stop leakages, they don't stop along things. But they are benefiting, they are enjoying, they are making money out of it. They're making money. They tell you they don't know the system for put in place for local leakages. They know. But anytime when they say external exam, which is the MPSC, Becker or WAS, it's a money-making mechanism. It's a money-making system for them. So guess what? People are enriching themselves and they destroy the country as a whole. So it does not mean system not the again. You not just sit down and you say what they call. Carry out research, carry out system. do more work for ensure say those leakages, those ways at which papers are leaking out, block them. Block them. Use SFC to ask exam. Yeah? All the situations exam, you get some people and they just get their phone and they use. People then they now center or whatever, then they need the objective for the number one, this, number two, this. Confirm it's a syndicate. Not of today. A leakage begin or malpractices begin in exam. So if WAEC want to stop that one day, trust me, they will stop it with the support of the government. I go to the next point quickly. Wash facility. Like I say again, because this government, because SLPP manifesto never carried out a research thoroughly. Now that make most of the things they put in their document, not only document, they're able to achieve them up into the way they talk. They talk about for abolish two-shift system. Up till today, it's not even going to be possible for the abolish two-shift system as alone. It's not going to be possible. Talk about wash facility. Wash facility, not only toilet. You talk about water system, water and sanitation. Yeah? Go almost school get clean water for the new process. Pump sex of school will get. You want to talk about quality? Pump sex from school will get. Then toilet, you know, I don't want to follow a good day. 90% of the schools never get flushed. Now just max the hole they get. When you go, the uniform will smell. You want to talk about quality? When one classroom is being choked, you get 50, 60. A classroom when we get about 80 picking and we 80 now within a class. But the two last room, a long bench, then they put the. Then they choke like waiting. And you want to talk about quality? It's far from quality here. It's really, really far. So the toilet and water sanitation facilities that we expose them, it's nothing to write home about. But all of them village school themselves. You talk when you say you see picking them, you don't stick and waiting and call. So school they picking them, they spend the whole day just for go get clean water. A whole day we go to school. When it's down at the Google water. For no go get to side and able to get water. It's part of the community. So the picking will come to tell lunch don't come out. Now for just come play and take you back, go home. So what can the government do other than being overhead you, being defensive? Take responsibility. They take responsibility. And for me, going forward, they don't take 6 years in this free quality education thing. They should have done these things. They should have done evaluation. There are a lot of ways at which they do evaluation. We get four types of evaluation: formative, interim, summative, and then the final outcome evaluation. If they carry out this thing, they will say, we will look at the enrollment. How will they enroll people? We do an assessment. Not to just enroll them. What will they do for sustain this enrollment number at school? If we don't get 1,000 Pekin, whether enroll 2024, we maintain say that 1,000 Pekin, we able to maintain them say they sit Beke or they sit MPSC or they go sit WAS. But go along, the number they decline rapid one. Then they shame for talk about that. Like you say, go to school there on, you see picking them at street. Then we don't even go to the extent say school hours if they see picking, then we arrest them, then go this, then go that. You know why make them they say anything? It's easy to be said than to do it. So for me, the government has a lot, 22% of the budget they go into education. And up till now, we still never forget a standard education being set. A standard. And you know when you take and so, you present that paper, they have sign at the wall. They know say yes, in our education, you know, they compare to other countries. Yet still when they talk about quality now, I'm afraid quality is far from being perfect in this system. We have to, for me, they need for do a thorough research, not to politicians say for beginning can say I believe this one. No, bring expertise them in education. I will quote Mr. Mew. We attend Mr. Mew lesson. Up till today, I don't know if they don't develop curriculum now for the school system. Now Nigeria schools curriculum they use. Nigeria school curriculum now they use Nasano. So even when they talk about history, we have little to write up in real history. Little. So there's a lot to do to ensure that we get a quality education as alone. If not, the political game no money they look for. Yeah, the same thing go to this fits alone. The name alone first now so it's so ambiguous that you know say this one I fail project. Up till today now one year I don't go down the line in fits alone. What is the outcome? Nothing we not see it. At the end of the day, they will be explained. Hey, well, this, now that. At the end of the next 5 years. Anyway, that's my mail for today, sir. Thank you very seriously.
Thank you, Alpha.
You're welcome.
I want to say thanks to Alpha for his contribution today. You just joined me? Welcome. Today, at the education system, we dey talk about. All right. Okay. At the education business, you meet with dey talk about. Free, quality. You think to say we dey get value for money? 22% of we budget they go pan this education. Will you get the value? Welcome, Ezekiel. What you get for we, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple A, and thanks to the panelists and to listeners. Education, just like anything at Sierra Leone, the issues and pass mark. The sad part about what thing always they happen in our country is that we get people with and they in charge of institutions, with and they in charge of schools. Then you see the problem, and everybody know them. Everybody they see them. It's so vivid. Nobody, not they ever hold anybody accountable for let them solve that issue. For let a country and people advance. Human being in general, like you now, your life for let you advance. Now for let you see something where they do where it really go wrong in your life, and you find way how for solve them. If we they apply that now we personal life, now we homes then. How come we will not try for apply for we all for we really live a better life? Now that question they will for the ask ourselves, like this WAEC question here, even the time when GCE, where will be the people have been the taker, they do the same problem. Somebody don't study for his whole life and he go take that exam day, and then you can't team up before I'm say a result no come. For waiting. Tell me say the exam where you take you not do it right. So look your results. But for let you tell somebody where you don't struggle, that time the people and they struggle for pay money. Then they pay them and then they sit down proudly. Where the person don't go through that exam day. Some places like we would tell what they see that McKinney will come. We will not get nobody in that place. They forget what I said, pass away they buy them. And somebody don't sit down throughout for 1 month and a half. You don't take that exam and then they hold them. They say your result no come. Who is responsible for that? A ministry, one whole ministry of education, they allow that to happen. The school, they allow that to happen. Why can they do that to people? Sierra Leoneans, poor people, where then they struggle, very struggle. And this don't they go on for years. Hey God, nobody know the way they solve that problem. Nobody, no they ever team up on the government side and say, no, why I cannot do this to we. For waiting. Possibly don't study from class 1 all the way. You don't can sit that exam for let's take the next level. And they go tell and say results no come. For waiting. And government not even get no other move for send that person there for a recourse. For let even restore that person there. And that behavior they now the same thing with the insurance. Then they force people and for buy something. I just they reflect on them thing then they when people and they pull money then pay and then the incident happen. Nobody is indemnified. They know they restore you to the position which I've been there where you've been they pay this money. So if YX say you result no can, what's in the plan for say Then people here been don't struggle, then don't pay. At least what you for do for them. Let them take this exam for free. But you know they happen. And no government, no the help, nobody for this nonsense not continue for happen. Because when you put WAEC to losses, because now they say that possible result not come, we in all loss from the side and sit the exam, pay it can't to the desk, and then they misplace her. Let them provide their form day again, and even though the person obviously go now punishment again, but at the same time, at least let WAEC cause some losses in that process, so that then will take them time for make sure say everybody will take the exam we don't make the attempt, whatever you write, whether rubbish or no rubbish, get the result we supposed forget. But no can tell me say result no come, you know. And sadly, they see some picking the way they not do much. Then they boast in that. They hold me results because they don't. Salon, why? You know, who that? You know, even people in the ministry, then they come and sit down and say, oh yeah, some people and they way they've been doing my practice, the result. Who side did my practice happen? We will not stop and take go to WAEC before you hold on. Now that's that thing there. I mean, obvious several things in there where it go wrong with education. But for let you allow somebody take and sit, then the paper then go take on a desk, then una hold and say it results not come. And you expect that person back for go back square one and pay again. Not to just for pay for WAEC to WAEC, but with the time, transportation, food, tuition, all that thing, and the extra classes. Hey, boo. And nobody not there in the government side where they say, paddy man, una not for do this. If not that, this exam here would pull on una. The moment we take that example, the leader we did it, tell us, say, paddy man, solve that issue there. If you not solve them, this will be the end. Lord, we see if you go give up in job than holding people's results. But nobody, and then they proudly sit down, comfortably talk. Oh, people and man. The main thing they happen to poor people, they need a solver. We get too much way they happen. But if we not allow all the way to the point now where that person they go sit, for let move to the next level, and then we now go hold something like that. No, enough for the happen. Not for the happen. Somebody beat teachers small for defense Sierra Leoneans against institution where they try for punish people just like that. Same thing with the insurance. Then they rake in all the time. They drive motorcar without you not get insurance. But let something happen to your insurance, to your motorcar. Never, nothing. So everybody just they take for profit making. They not they restore anything. Within at the essence, then forget insurance. They apply this thing over and over. We need a deliverer. We go put it foot down and say, no, this not for happen. This not for happen. And I for put mechanism in place. Poor picking not go strain throughout in life. They can't take this exam for going at the next level and the results not come. Somebody is responsible for that, and then that person for pay. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to Ezekiel for your contribution today. Me, I say, WAEC not fit for purpose. If them be do trade, not anymore. Good to do. And not fit for purpose. A system right now, I'm afraid. No bueno. Alright. Welcome to Umar. We hear what you get for. Welcome on board, Umar. What you get for we, sir?
Thank you very much. I want to say thank you to the three previous people and we talk. Makes it Sierra Leone, a town like Kenya, the zoo, or South Africa, where animal then they run, you see lion they run after free time we under the Nasu Salon they control not they. Just like the Alpha say, he absolutely right. If them people here, let me tell you, 90% of the corruption where they go on at Sierra Leone, because as Salome they talk about, if any responsible government, responsible president, one for stop them, if they stop them 1 year, it don't even reach 1 year. If they put modalities them in place, everything they clap. When another give it this ghost teacher no day. Lord, like you always give example, cannot travel in West African countries. Yeah, just LA County. You know how many schools in LA County? They know about every single picking within a classroom. Me tell you, any day when me picking with the high school, if he late, I dey get the phone call on my phone. Fatima Kaba, me so class, me so in class. I dey get it on my phone. If he not go na class, in a school, I dey get that. So the technology is the day. But again, I said this thing yesterday. You get forget government way willing. The political will in not day in Sierra Leone, in not day during shaking term, in not day during Momo term. Kaba, I don't know that much. I know the way it roll. And it's by Chroma, I know the but I just the follow now. Nana it worst. The political will not there. So I can enjoy where people in the Canada in the defend Ernest by Chroma or they defend Madabio, then people are on a failure. They not get no political will. They not get up. But Tonga tell you yesterday, what happened with this the Lebanese guy with them bring them just to give them contract at will. Now I make now Lebanese man they tell you say the government in my pocket. Every single Lebanese man at Salona then what done they now? Because me get somebody who don't get challenged with Lebanese man up IMAT. He tell the boy say this government in my pocket. And you better and say when you then in your pocket, man, not in them pocket. They're not in my pocket. But we see offense and you need to tell me crap. It's like you can go call them now. Since then in your pocket, go call them. But why I don't tell you say we say this fence dinner day to day. If you get problem, bring them on. So now then talk we leaders are so corrupt. Sierra Leone is so small and it's so easy for put in place. You see, some of when we travel Canada inside, yes, we can look for greener pasture. But I can always tell people America educates me, not to the academic education. America educate me, America discipline me. America make me learn and know time, the importance of time. America make me value time. America make me value responsibility. America make me value accountability. Because when they tell you, say you for dinner, your job, my own job na 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., 12 hours. And then they tell you, say not to 7:01, not to 7:02. Because first of all, get that idea, then they say 7 minutes before, 7 minutes after. Now they need to deal with that. They don't count new system. 7 o'clock on the dot. Wait ready for go home, 7:30. Period. They don't want to know if na plane na face you can your job or on a motorcycle face you, on a keke face you, as long as you clock in at 7 o'clock. Period. Another case. When you go to your floor, you pick up your assignment, you get responsibility. Take care of your patient, respect your patient, make sure say you not cause any harm to your patient. Period. Responsibility. Then you get what they call corporate compliance. You must comply with the corporate, the rules and regulations. Then they get what they call corporate integrity. Not only you they work for we, nah yeah, but you, when you even the outside, you must show say you're not a decent person. Because you do something outside, and they know say nah yeah, you the work, we will not want to be company name na TV because of you. We will fire you. Let alone, they not get corporate compliance. They not get, all the principles here. You, the Minister of Education, when the year come, write corporate compliance, corporate integrity, everything. From the watchman to the one who clean the bathroom. Everybody, so everybody sign. This na your responsibility. This na job responsibility. This na the thing that I wait for do. Now this for do. If you not do this, when we call you, we can fire you or we can cancel you. That left to the employer in discretion or your supervisor in discretion. Will not get anything then they. So we they left people and they do. Look, the minister, they sit down and they tell we say the school them. Now then do that. Like what you rightfully say. So now the student for suffer. The student will not get pumping for do with whatever logistic we go for go for get them ready. The school waeko. Now the principal. Now the school executive, the principal, the vice principal, whatever. Now they own job that one day. When then drop the ball, then you want punish the student. Why? That principal enough forever be principal na any government school again in Sierra Leone. That's one. Two, they get paid. Let it go look. Let if now Bomela himself go get a bottle them in education. Let them go get her things in a bomb or let them go do carpentry. They work again as alone. For any public school, if you want to go work now for private school, that's not their own problem. Let them deal with them. They work again because you get to be accountable. But accountability, first of all, who are the whole people accountable? The president of a whole a minister whole in department, because that comprises of all the schools, them headmasters, vice headmaster, everybody. Nobody know the whole, nobody accountable. Nobody in the whole, anybody. Now the thing I know them, they say, oh, where the accountant general, if you don't do an audit, it get for run after accountant, then at a different department there for say, hey, the accountant general want this paper, you know, give the paper. Why they not give this paper? You crazy now, America? You crazy? Because first of all, you don't already sign this now your job responsibilities. Now you get a corporate compliance, you comply when then bring them paper, then they tell you say the accountant general need this paper, this paper, this paper. When that time they pass, you don't go look for another job. You don't go look for another job. Explanation no day. Because this nothing where you don't already sign your job responsibilities, corporate compliance. You know that. But we not get them na Sierra Leone. Because many they talk about not African country. Now Salon solely me they talk about. In no day, we not the hold anybody accountable. Nobody need to hold nobody accountable. So now make you see everything they go out of hand, from water to light to gutter to school, everything. Nobody know that all them things that were list for you. Anybody will rule Sierra Leone. Now you put your hand on them and make them farm, hold people them accountable. Let everybody know in job responsibility. Everybody know who side they, what you supposed to do. If you not do them, these are the consequences. And once you started for implement that, one principal long go, two principal long go, 10 teachers don't go under. You don't replace them, no worry, but let them go. Now like every school have substitute teachers. They know the people who want for teach. We need to waste time. but we not get them. In all day, nobody know the what now. Wild west. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much, Omar. We want to say thanks to Omar and every other panelist. We don't able make. Well, we reach us our reach. We don't done for today. We go there back tomorrow. Yeah? If you want for add on this one, just keep on for Saturday. Then you go tell me what you don't think about education in Sierra Leone. Yeah? Till we meet back tomorrow. But before that, and Tiben to say we politicians and we leaders them, they're not held to any standard. They not get standard. Okay. Then they do a thing they like for do. Not accountable to anyone. How they dance for them? Lamin Albert say the system is a scam if you want for look inside salon education. Albert Fuji, they say, honestly, Triple, the government, they're not ready for address and improve education. He said to start with, first, they're not for bring politics inside education. Also, there should be a robust policy where they for put in place who say the one them where they receive salary from the consolidated fund, then picking them, and the one that they take care of, then for go government school or government assisted schools. When they are part of it, then we're able to see the impact we people and don't they talk about. And lastly, they had to improve within the school's infrastructure until and unless na just Boku talk no more. George Kamara, thank you for the stars. Salon. We'll go there back here tomorrow. Thank you for being part of the program. Till we meet back tomorrow, Triple A say, Tata.